D&D, chat, I have some updates for you. And I have a fun little thing. Chat, you guys know the campaign that I've been making? I've been writing? My one that I'm DMing? Well, literally tonight, I'm DMing it for Haley and David. Yeah, I am DMing their campaign tonight. The first session, which is kind of hype, honestly. I'm really hype. I haven't DM'd in 4 years. Which is kind of bonkers, actually. So it's been kind of neat to get back into it and kind of getting all of the stuff in order. And today we're gonna be drawing Haley's character. By the way, we're gonna be drawing Haley's character in my campaign tonight. I already have a little sketch. You guys are gonna help me a little bit. And chat, I got updates for you. I have been keeping you guys up to date with my campaign that I'm playing in, that Centros runs, and we had a session. We had a session last night, chat. We had one heck of a session. What happened to the boy? Terrible, terrible things have occurred. I want to preface with I was terrified for this session. If you saw my stream where I was catching you up to date, and the fact that we ended session with me in my hometown after we portaled there, the hometown which I am banished from. And for the hour leading up to it, chat, I was the highest stressed I've ever been about D&D. I was so incredibly stressed about it. And David was just messing with me. He was like, oh, I know what you're worried about, and that's the least of your worries. And I'm like, David! And then I punch him, and then I punch him in the face. Hi, Haley.
Oh yeah, I was there. They punched him in the face.
I punched him in the face. I actually punched a lot of stuff.
You did.
I was doing kicking my feet / neg.
Hi, Haley.
Haley is joining us today on stream, by the way. She's gonna be painting in the background. She's painting her girl, and I'm gonna be drawing your girl.
Yeah, did you tell them how that happened? Okay, I sat in on the D&D session yesterday because okay, no, back up, because there's a lot of fun aspects to the story. The night before yesterday, we impulsively got really drunk.
Thanks, Haley.
And in the middle of the night, at straight up 3 in the morning, Sherbert and David were like, what if you called out of work, Haley? That'd be so funny.
Hi, King.
They said, what if you called out of work? And so at 3 in the morning, drunk, I haven't even gone back to read the message because I'm scared that it was weird, but I called out of work at 3 in the morning.
You did.
All this to say, and then I found out the next morning because I didn't remember doing that. All this to say that I was able to be at D&D yesterday, and so I power washed in the corner, and I
we had our session,
and I listened to the session, and it was an awesome session. I was like, this is so hype. This is so hype. I want to play D&D. I haven't played D&D in forever. And so I said, hey, you know that campaign that you were working on, and you told me that I should push you to get it done before the new year? Let's start it tomorrow.
And I was like, tomorrow? And he was like, yep, we all have off. We're doing it tomorrow. And I said, we're doing it tomorrow, so we're doing it tonight. Chatters, thank you, Liv, for the year. Holy crap, that's a lot. Thank you for the 12 months. That wasn't right either. Who's to really say? Thank you, the fandom. Wait, no, there was a gifted. Rain, I know you gifted. No, it was that one gay frog. Thank you for the sub. It's one of the weird messages that only shows up a little bit in chat, and it's kind of silly. But hi, chatters. Is there a borth? Do we got a borth? Happy birthday today. If your birthday just passed, happy late birth. Your birthday's coming up, happy early birth. Chat, I have some things to talk. What just fell?
Oh, the lady's jumping out of the package.
She is jumping. There you go, King. Queen, sorry. I'm so used to calling Centros King. Thank you, Danova, for the 25 months! 25 months! Over 2 years? I think I should have a different ding for when you get, like, above certain milestone, you switch to, like, a new guy. But I will say, I got the 3-year bell for Christmas from Fatherquake. He gave me a bell and said, this is your 3rd year bell. Because we're coming up on the 3 years that I'm gonna need to start having a 3-year ding bell. He's out there. Chat, our sub goal today is the emote making stream. I have an emote that I want to draw. I had a concept for one, and if we hit sub goal, I'll do a stream drawing it because I might, you know, feel like I could do that. Who's to say? What should I draw today? Character Haley, because Haley's here. Character Haley. There you go. That's what I offer to you. Thank you, Riku the Magician, for the follow. Thank you, Hainsey was live. So chatters. Shall I just start talking? Because I got things to do. How about I show you what we're gonna actually be working on today? So this is Haley's character that she's playing in the campaign that I am running tonight. And I have this first fit kind of sketched out that I'm kind of wanted to do line art of, or maybe draw a second fit. But I've got the pit crew that Haley made, and then a couple of inspiration lads down there. Oh, why aren't you? You're not moving. Hold on. I don't know why you decided to be like that. There we go. We've got the pit crew Haley made and some other inspiration lads. Pretty lady.
Yeah. Do we have light figure paint?
Yes, but just
like,
go get real paint.
Okay. Because I think we have like
real paint is
off-white.
Yeah, just use real paint.
Okay.
But Haley's gonna be painting. This is the design that I made for her though. And we might do, I think we're gonna do the line art of this guy, and then maybe draw a second fit that's a little bit more battle, kind of more like that kind of vibe. But this is like her, like temple fit. So that's what we're going off of. Oh, thank you, that one gay frog, for another gifted. Thank you to the Sunflower Fields. Thank you. What is this hype train? Why is it special? Why is this hype train so special? I'll do a little hype moment, but did the hype train get quicksist today? For Christmas? Maybe, who's to say? It's a special hype train. So true. So it's not just me. No, I don't know why it's called a golden kappa train, but I guess today that's what it is. But no, I'm just gonna talk about this yesterday's session while I'm drawing. I'm not gonna be talking too much about what I'm drawing. I'm more so gonna be talking about the terrible things that happened yesterday and realizations that my character had, which is horrible. And also get you up to date if you've never heard me talk about it before. So, chat, prepare your crabs and your raves. Go. I was on it that time, actually. Chuck, look at this weird hype train.
Golden
Kappa train. Hello, Chuck. Mwah. All right, chat. Say hello to the crab. Say hello to Chuck. Say hi, Chuck. Give him a little kiss. Give him a little smooch. Give him a little cat kiss. Mwah. A little mwah. Haley, do you want to kiss Chuck?
I hate Chuck.
You don't.
I do.
No.
I love crab legs. I love crab legs. That's my favorite food.
I'm covering his ears. Don't. Chuck, it's okay. I promise. Cookie for Chuck. He needs it today.
If, hypothetically, we didn't have paper plates, what would one use to paint?
The paper plate that has all the paint on it.
Which is?
On a chair where I was... You know how I was messing with the tridents last night?
Yes.
The paint
one
plate
of those
is right
chairs?
there. Yeah.
Okay.
Duh, man. So true. Thank you, Raindrops, for the follow. Chatters. Let's talk. So, first things first, chat. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about the campaign and where we're at before I get into what happened. I do this every time because not everyone has been up to date on the saga of what this campaign is. This is my boy. This is my boy. We gave him a last name the other day. This is my dude. This is Farady's. I'm gonna put the blade. That is what he goes by. That is my man. Why is it so sideways? That is better. And now it's messing with me that it's not in the typical name format, so we're gonna fix that. All right. He is a Firbolg blood hunter, and is kind of originally he was based on Technoblade, but he has since deviated from the techno norm, and I hold him in my hands. We love the man. For the record, he only went by the blade until like 2 months ago of real time, at which point he told people what his actual name was. He only went by blade. All right, Haley, I'm getting it so that you get to be on camera because you're here. But this is my dude. I love him so very much. Thank you for the bits, Dizzle. Let me do a little ding. He is notably missing an arm. He's got the sick metal arm, and even sicker metal arm is incoming. This is his arm right now. And this is the arm that he's ordered, which is en route approximately several months out because they had to forge the whole thing, like the legend that he is. Yeah, this is my guy. I hold him in my hands. He is a real one. So chatters, we have been as of the last session. What happened to his old arm? It's gone. You don't have it no more. It got cut off in a boss battle. We had just finished the quest we were on forever. We were in the bottom of a volcano, given the heart back to this massive fire elemental that was the volcano. We had been on this quest for like a year of real time, and we finally did it last session. We put the heart back, we talked to the elemental, and he was like, for you, and then kind of killed us, but he was actually chill. At which point, we had a very fun little thing of one of our characters having a very high level magic item that he said, hey, this is like an ancient frost ring. How's it doing in the bottom of this volcano? And David was like, actually, a massive snow vortex opens up right in front of everybody, and half the party gets sucked into this portal, and the other half's like, what the heck was that? And my character recognized the other side of the portal as the mountains of the town of where he grew up, and was like, I know where they are. So they basically got this warlock to teleport them, and I was like, hey, warlock guy, I need you to look at me, okay? Look me in the eyes here. You need to take us to this village. I'm going to describe the mountain range in great detail. Really, just so much detail on what this thing is and the village below. But you're gonna drop us at the top of the mountain, not the village. I'm banished from there. I can't be there. I don't want to go there. So you're not gonna put us there. And the warlock's like, okay, I'll try. And I'm like, try is not what I want to hear, but fair enough. Makes a little portal, and we step through the portal, and we are right in this middle of the smack of the dab of the village. I'm like, we go through the portal, and we are exactly where I didn't want to be. We are in the literal center of the village. At which point I'm like, maybe we can dip before anyone sees us. At which point my dad, who hates me, is like, who's in my O? And that's where we ended, right? That's where we ended last time. And leading up to this session, chat, I was stressed, one might say. I was stressed beyond belief because I knew what was coming and I didn't want it. I didn't want it, to be wholly honest with you. I looked David in the eyes and I said, why would you do this to me? And for an hour I was like punching the air. I was freaking out. And let's quickly, because a lot of things that I'm gonna say aren't gonna make sense if you don't understand a little bit of my character's backstory. Chad, I'm gonna start tracing, by the way, while I'm talking. So my character is a blood hunter. The area he grew up in, his tribe, was, you get elf ears, in charge of protecting this sacred blood magic book. This very important, and like there's only 5 of these books in the entire world, and your tribe, who protects the nature of like the mountain range, your tribe's job is to guard this book and keep any real bad blood mages away from it. And that's where I grew up, and I had this very epic best friend. His name is Reese. He was very Philza Minecraft coded because he was based on Technoblade at some point. And I was like the son of my dad was in fact one of the guys who was son of your dad. I was the son of my dad. My dad was kind of in charge of my tribe. He was kind of like the chief. Yeah, there you go. That's the word. And one day when I'm doing my like coming of age ceremony that you do when I was like 50, because aging is that's the real age. Yeah. And I'm doing my little coming of age ceremony. We get ambushed by, get this, one of them bad blood mages. And she's this really skinty loser woman. Not to just like rip on her, but that's exactly what I'm doing. Just a terrible person comes in, slaughters like half the village, slaughters my best friend Reese right in front of me, then raises him from the dead because she's a necromancer, and then I have to kill the reanimated version of him, and then she just leaves. And I'm like, this sucks. That was terrible. This is horrible trauma. Hey, Dad, we should like learn how to fight maybe now, because that shouldn't happen again. And he was like, no. He went, no. And I said, okay. I'm not gonna listen to you. And I went to go look at the book TM, the book that we're supposed to go, because, you know, if this book is so powerful, then maybe if I read it, then I can get powerful enough to keep them away from it. So I go read the book and I start learning blood magic, and it's kind of sick and it's kind of swaggy. And then one day, everything kind of goes wrong, and I read like an incantation wrong. And I draw this like massive amount of blood magic power, putting like half the village in a coma and killing like 3 acres of trees, and doing just about nothing with it because I start panicking about the fact that I'm doing it. At which point my dad walks up and is like, what? And banishes me and disowns me and exiles me, and I go, yeah, that makes sense, but I'm gonna steal this book. So I steal the very important book and dip after getting heckin' disowned, and went on the run. And that's what you need to know about my village, where we just ended up, right? Another important thing to note, at a recent point in the campaign, during another quest, we ran into said loser necromancer lady. And she was like, Ferides, I need to talk to you. And I'm like, I'm gonna kill you. That's what I've been trying to do for 150 years. And she's like, no, stop, I'm your mom. And then I double take, and then I keep trying to kill her. Because I don't believe her. After some long-winded stuff, she kind of proves that she was, in fact, my mom. And also, my dead best friend is, like, a death knight for her. And just, like, following her around. And I'm like, that's too much trauma. But I'm getting through it, and I do not like her, but I'm maybe processing that something's wrong. While I'm talking to her, my dad happens to also be in the city, and is like, screw you. And I'm like, well, okay, hi. I'm literally here probably for the same reason as you. I'm here to kill her. And he's like, okay, that sounds good. But you're not doing very good at it, so, and then he, like, beats the crap out of me. And I'm like, I'm gonna dip, and I still want to kill her, screw you. And she keeps sending messages to me like, I promise I'm your mom, you need to trust me, your dad is a loser. And I'm like, well, I agree with that last one, and I guess you're my mom, but we're not doing this conversation. So we dip. We go do this whole quest. Flash forward. We go through the portal. We're smack in the middle of the dab of the village. Don't laugh at my pain. What do you want to say? What do you want to say? Are you just standing there with your little can of Dr. Pepper? Your little slurping can. What? No. Oh my god.
No.
He is making noises, chat. I don't know if you can hear his noises. He is making objectively worse slurping noises than me.
I need tinier brushes.
Okay. So, by the way, I have this lady's, this girl's hair. She. So let's get into the actual question. And my dad is like, hey, group of people, and not my son, because I hate you. What are you doing here? And I am, at this point, frozen. I am in shock. I am doing fight or flight, and the answer is freeze. It's the third one. And I don't even want to say a word to him. At that moment, it dawns on me. Not before I go through the portal. It dawns on me that, yeah, in my character design, this is what my dude looks like. That's the book. The book from this village. And it is right there. It is not covered, not in a bag. It is right there. And I wasn't sure if David realized that, and he totally did. But I was incredibly worried about this fact. That was my number one problem. My one of my really big problems, to say the least. But he totally knew. And my dad is like, and we're like, we want to leave. We would like to leave here. And we're like talking to him. And then this like little furbolg lady walks up to him and is like, Dad, who are these people? And I'm like, great, wonderful, stunning, cool. Let's process that right now. And then it gets worse. It gets worse. And I'm like, all right, processing. She says her name's Sylara. I'm like, cool. Processing, I have a sister who's like, well, I mean, I asked her age later, but she's like 75, right? 95. Thank you. And I'm like, we really just want to leave. We're here on accident, dude. And then another little furbolg guy comes up and is like, Dad, who are these people? And then sister lady is like, I don't know, Farades. Oh, it got so much worse. Yeah.
Oh, it gets worse.
It gets so much worse from here. To be clear, that makes a lot of sense to me because man disowned me. I have not been using my name, and yeah, that checks out. That he would go, well, I don't have a son named Farades, so this son right here, we're gonna name him Farades. And I'm like, that's fine. That's so great, so cool. Can we leave? And he, by the way, another important thing to note here, this is what my dad should look like. Actually, yeah, this is my dad. We named him. His name is Tandorn. There he is. Big, beefy, taller than me. He's got massive scar on one of his eyes. Massive man, hate him. This is what my mom used to look like. This is what my mom looks like now. There's a little bit of a difference there. Maybe a little skintier. Maybe a little bones. Maybe a little just terrible, right? Yeah. And my dad is like, he should be taller than me. He's like a foot shorter than me. And skinty. And he doesn't have an eye scar. It's very clearly my dad. He's acting like my dad. He does look like my dad on a base level, but he ain't looking right. He looking like he's somewhere on this scale. On that scale. He was here, now he's like here. And right off the bat, that's very concerning. Thank you, Mazer, for the 27 months. Holy crap, thank you. It was just, 3 Twitch baby. That's a lot of Twitch babies. I do be that one cosplayer. Thank you for the 27 months. Do you want to ding it? No? You don't want to ding? An aggressive ding. Thank you. I appreciate it. So, he's looking rather gaunt. The word gaunt was used so many times in this session. And I didn't know what gaunt meant at first, but it means skinty, bony, looking more like bones than a person. So he's kind of bones. He's getting to bones. Thank you, Mystic Nightwolf, for the 2 years. This is a special guy. Are you ready, chatters? Special little lad here. Here we go. Thank you. Weak and starved. Yeah. Centros would not stop saying gaunt.
That is true. That was the word of the day.
You was the word of the day. He has typically words of the day. And the word of the day was gaunt. So we are. I have 2 siblings, and my dad's looking a little bony. And he's like, we're like, can we please leave? And he's like, I'm gonna need that book back. And I'm like, shit. He knows. He knows. I mean, like, there was he very clearly should know. But I was like, trying real hard to subtly, like, put a cape over it. Is Centros just standing there? Yes. Yes, he is. This is Dutch angle. It's perfect for today. You think Dutch angle? He's like, I'm gonna need that book back. And I'm like, It's not yours, dude. It's not your. But like, okay, to be clear, I actually had some really bussin' lines this time. I try sometimes to get little good lines in there, and I had some good ones. But I'm like, this doesn't belong to you. As far as I'm concerned, I've protected it better than you did because I stole it. And I'm pretty sure that I have held on to this thing just as well, if not better than you did. So we're gonna go, and he starts. At this point, we are surrounded by a circle of like 24 guards. Because like, to be clear, I don't want to fight these guys. I'd fight my dad. I don't want to fight the citizens though. Like, they're just chilling. They're just chilling. I don't want to mess with those guys. But I'm like, we're just gonna leave. And the grass starts dying. And the grass starts dying, and I'm like, I'm picking up a little bit of bloody ping. I'm picking up a little bit of bloody ping right here. Someone's doing some things, and I roll a nat 20, by the way, on my little arcana check to see if I can figure out what's going on. And David's like, yeah, he's casting 9th level power word stun on you guys. And I'm like, he's what? He's say that. Come again for Bigfoot. He's like, yeah, he's casting 9th level power word stun on you guys. And I'm like, oh, cool. And Mambu's character pulls out this like magical lyre that she has. I think it's a lyre, where she has different like strings that do different magical effects, and she does, I think, well, one of them, and it basically makes everyone in the area who hear it dance. It's a Fortnite boogie bomb. They got boogie bombed. And like everybody rolls terribly. The party does good because she's like, cover your ears. And then literally all the guards, all the townspeople, my brother start dancing. My dad and my sister are not dancing. They are the only ones other than the party not dancing. They are getting boogie bombed. And our cleric is like, I've also have a thought before this man gets through casting his spell, and puts him in a resilient sphere, which is a little D&D spell that's like an impenetrable bubble that you're in for a minute, and you can't get in, you can't get out, and you're stuck in there. And just bubbles. And he's like, all right. And stops casting the spell because it wouldn't do anything if he was in the bubble. And we're like, let's dip. And my sister is like, nuh-uh. But really like menacingly. And she is a paladin of some kind and goes into like Archon mode and just like beefs up, and we are just booking it. We are booking it the heck out of there. We are double booking it. By the way, before we start running, she says something that's very off-putting, where I'm like, we really don't want to hurt you. We are literally just gonna leave. Goodbye. And she is like, as Sephariah of this village, I cannot let you leave. The number one reason why that's a red flag. That is what Mother Necromancer Lady is called. That is what she is. She is called a Sephariah. And I'm like, ah! And book it. And I diddly darn book it out of the way. And our paladin is like, all right, I gotta match you, and goes into his Archon mode. And totally does not plan to make it out of this alive. He's like, you guys run, I'm gonna fight this girl, and if I live, I'll catch up to you. And we're like, we're literally booking it. Yeah, let's go. So we start booking it, and they have just, bruh, just an epic battle. It's actually really sick. I'm not gonna go in like crazy detail in like the spells and things they do because it gets a little bit complicated, but basically she was gonna like lightning bolt him and he just said no, and counterspelled in this really, really sick way that like we should not be able to do, but we do. And whooped her, and like sent her flying. Like this is like anime level fighting going on right now, and sends her flying unconscious. And to be clear, he like hits like a critical, and David's like, is your intention to kill? Is your intention to kill? And he's like, no, I just want to stop her and maybe knock her out. So she gets like poof, and like poof, 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 all the way back. At that point, the sphere breaks. It breaks early. He should have been in it for longer, but he somehow gets out of it and is like, and books it over to her. And we basically see him resurrect her. Which, now let's think for a second here, all right? So this is when my brain starts clicking a little bit. This is when my character's brain starts going, oh no. So far, everything that my dad has done, that I've seen him do, or just the whole village in general, is exactly what the bad people that we are supposed to keep the book away from are. Like, it's like, we're supposed to keep away people who do blood magic, necromancers, and assholes. And he is all three of those things. He is all three of those things. And at this point, I turn to the group, slightly out of order, but it's okay. I turn to the group and I'm like, I don't care if I have the book at the end of this, but you cannot let him have them. And David's like, ding, 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 ding. And it's like, I want you to roll some dice. And this is the thing that my character has been doing of, Mans can do blood magic, but has been like aggressively, and I mean aggressively, trying to keep this in. Like since he wrecked and put everybody in a coma and messed up the forest, he has literally not messed with that side of blood magic the entire 150 years he's been around. And I've kind of been having little kind of outbursts where I do some blood magic coded things, and I go, I don't want to think about that. But I do them anyway. And this is one of those moments. And I basically manifest this massive blood lance. Like this massive, just like... And I kill one of the guys that's like chasing us. Actually, I don't know if I killed him, but I did a lot of damage. And that was a little bit traumatic. But like... we like to have fun here. We like to have fun. And I'm skipping over stuff, but that's okay. That's okay. I can leave out little itty bitty things. And at this point...
Do you want a chair?
He's just standing. Okay. At this point, there's like these Blood Magic Secret Service. Blood Magic Secret Service is chasing after us. That's what I named them. They're actually called like the Shadow Coven or something, but we're gonna call them the Blood Magic Secret Service because that's what they are. And they are like, I'll go get the actual word because I had to write it down. Hold on. I'll go get the actual word. They call me an Arisan, which is like ancient Furbolg or Blood Warlock. And I'm like, that's a fun title to get while I'm actively running away and just chucked a blood lance into one of your guys. Goodbye now. And we are coming up on a gate. We are coming up on a big old gate. of the town, and it is a massive metal gate, and we're like, crap, we are not going to be able to get around this. At this point, the paladin catches up to us because he kind of whooped my sister's behind.
Ass.
Thank you. And he's now caught up to us, and he does some more words I can't say.
Fuck shit.
Thank you. He does some stuff and basically black holes the door out of existence, which is a really slay move. Was a really slay move on his part. Yeah, he basically summons a black hole and wrecks the gate. And we're like, great, we are leaving. Now, we get out of the village and we're like chilling in the forest. And I'm like, oh my god, everything is terrible. And we're like looking back, there's like this massive body dump outside. All the trees are dead, which is like a big red flag because like we were supposed to protect the trees, and to me it looks like you've been killing them. I don't think you've been following our code, my guy. I think I've been doing a lot better job than you have, my father, Tandorn. The door's just gone. He just dissipates it. And he's just like chilling on the edge of the gate. And he doesn't chase after us, but he just sits there and stares at us. And I'm like, oh, this is terrible. Now, let's rewind. Because this is the only thing that kept me together yesterday. All right. I didn't talk about him today. But if you've ever heard me talk about my character before, you know about my boy, my son, my little guy, my absolute legend of a man who deserves every love in the world and every love and life he's ever had. My boy Essek. I love him. If you don't know who this is, I picked up a child, a dead kid off the side of the road and said, "You're mine." And he's actually a really powerful sorcerer who's actually like 50, but he looks like he's 8. And he made a deal with some angel, and he's really sick, and we love him. And this is the boy, and I love him so very much. He is very cool. He has a shadow dog, and he is my son. He is my son. That is literally my boy. At the end of this last tier quest, he kind of got hit with a ray from a version of a beholder and got sent into a shadow realm. He got hit and got banished while we were actively running away because the floor was falling out and it was going to be lava, so we couldn't go back and get him. But he gets banished to the shadow realm and then allegedly should come back and fall straight into lava. So my character's been in a little bit of a spot recently and a little bit stressed. I actually, a little bit ago, since he'd been in whatever realm he is, he's sending to me. He messaged me and was like, I don't know where I am, but I am okay, and where are you guys? I need to find you guys. And I'm like, oh my god, you're okay, my boy. But now I'm in a completely different area, and part of the extra angst that kind of hit while I was in this town is the fact that I had like said that like eventually I was gonna have to come back to my town, right? Eventually I was going to have to come back here. It was inevitable. There's another one of the books here. I was gonna have to come back. But when I did, I wanted it to be on better terms, and I wanted to bring Essek. And now I was back here on terrible terms and not with Essek. That is 0 of 2 of the requirements that I asked. Maybe also some time to process that I was going to be there instead of getting thrown into a portal, and that's just how it is. So I'm kind of devastated. So let's rewind and we'll talk about why I'm bringing this all up. So you know how the other half of the party got sent in a portal? Well, we didn't end up where they were. They ended up on the top of said mountain that we are at the bottom of. And, you know, we know what's going on because it's happening at the table. So I'm just going to kind of describe. They start getting chased by this big bat thing. And they're like, that's not Pog. Let's run down the mountain. So the other half of the party is like running down the mountain. And they like turn around and they see something very epic and poggers. Riding on one of the bats is homeboy Reese. Dead best friend Phil's a Minecraft guy. That's a death knight for my mom. That guy, he's there. And I'm like, honestly, that's pretty swaggy. That's pretty swaggy. And after like stopping from like just, you know, plummeting off the bottom of the mountain, they kind of see that we're in the middle of the village dealing with my dad, and they're like, we're not gonna deal with that, and fly back up towards Reese and some other things, and he passes out. Our singular player character who's in this other group passes out while he's going up the mountain. And like after we're now, like, I want you to picture in real life time, we are out of the village now. We have been running for like the whole time of this session, and we are finally out. And we finally switch back POVs to our other character waking up, who wakes up in this like cave on like a kind of bed looking slab, and he's like, is this a prison? It's not a prison. And he hears voices laughing. It kind of sounds like the people out there kind of sound like the other members of the party that he was with on his group. And he's like, oh good, we're in a safe place. Thank you, Remy the Rat, for the sub, by the way. Let me do a little bit of a thank you, I appreciate. And he's like, let's go check on. And he walks out. And he sees the rest of the party. He sees Reese and a big bat that he was riding on. He sees my mom. And my boy! Who my mom got out of the Shadow Realm. She went and got him to keep him safe. And was keeping him with her. He's okay!
Oh yeah, I know more about that. Also.
My boy. And at this point, I'm kind of like, all right. And I do this thing where I'm like, all right, I clearly have something going on with me. And I am not a spellcaster, and I'm like, David, I want to send a message, and I don't know what I am using because I don't have it like on a character sheet yet because I don't know what's happening, but I want to try to message my mom and tell her that I'm ready to listen. And that is where we ended the session. So everything was terrible, but everything got made okay with Essek and Reese Fluff. They got to just be happy guys, and everything was better. Everything in my heart was healed. I don't care about anything else. They are okay, and that is a big win. That is a big win. I don't want to hear whatever menacing things you're about to say. You want to talk to them now?
I just have one thing that is pertinent, and you don't realize it yet. She calls herself Melina.
Yeah, my mom is like, by the way, call me Melina. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure your name was Sephariah. Not gonna lie. But I guess your name is Melina.
So it's okay. We respect preferred names here.
Preferred name, yeah. No, she's fine. I had big problems with her. I no longer have big issue with her. She saved my boy and is clearly trying to stop my dad from being one of them bad blood mages. So that's a bit of a culture shock. for my guy.
Also, your dad does contact you using the same exact
Oh
style
yeah, he
of
does.
magic,
He does exactly the thing that I did to contact my mom.
and tells you that you're finally using your gifts. Good on you.
I hate it. I hate it, actually, David. Maybe I don't want to use my gifts. Maybe I don't want to. Maybe, yeah, I made the conscious decision for the first time that I did want to use them. But maybe I don't want that, dude. Maybe I don't. I don't like anything that occurs that this man does. It's actually really good writing, though. I actually really like what you're doing for this session, this like section. I'm eating it up in the form of emotional damage, and it's wonderful. Yeah, emotional damage up the wazoo. It hurts. It done hurts, guys. But no, yeah, I was really upset, and everything I was worried about did in fact happen. But I feel okay now. And I say that now very cautiously. But that's where we're at.
Don't worry, Dad.
I know it's gonna get worse. We're on my arc right now. I didn't even talk about the little imp guy that was there. And the thing that you asked Mambu for before the session, that she told me what you asked for, and that's a big red flag.
No, it's fine. Fine.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Chat, before the session, he was like, "Hey, Mambu, what's the name of the cult who worships you?" And I was like, "Why do you need that today?" Why do you need that today, King? Why do you need that today, King? Why do you need that today, King? I do still have that D&D version of Uranium in my pocket. I didn't bring it up this last week because I didn't want to, but I am turning green. I'm turning green.
Your dad lost a foot of height. You're turning.
My dad lost a foot of height, and I'm turning green. So really, which one of us got the worst straw here? Him, definitely him. He might think it's pretty great, but I don't think so. I think he's a loser.
But he thinks that about you.
That's understandable. He's allowed. He was like, "Yeah, because you don't have a dad." And I was like, "Yeah, I don't have a dad." Typical art and rock behavior. It's just a rash. So true. I'm becoming the Grinch. I'm becoming Shrek, one might say. So yeah, that's where we're at, chatters. What are your guys' thoughts? I'm in so much emotional pain, to say the least. Oh, gee.
I've got some of the white.
Yeah.
I was definitely thinking in my head, and I was like, yeah, I can show chat my like black and white aesthetic lady.
And she's just gray. Or
character
oh,
Haley.
it's just character Haley.
Like what do you mean I chose a black and white aesthetic for my character? What do you mean?
Just occurred to me. I don't know Do Not Disturb on. Every time I forget to put Do Not Disturb on one of these streams, so much could be bad. Getting a message from like that Discord group chat
Hey guys, we'll
would be
spoil everything.
so bad. Typically I'm on it, but today I took that long. But we're good, gamers. We're good. Alright, let's take away the Sketcheroonies. We've got a lady! Look at
Oh my god!
Maggie. She. Oh, this is what Haley has for the figure so far. Haley be painting the figure.
Yeah. the version that you're drawing right now
is not her current fit.
Not her current version. This is her on her home plane. And her current fit, she that is her in like ancient Greece, and currently she is like a knight in the kingdom of a fairy tale world.
It's kind of, yeah, you're kind of Camelot-esque.
Yeah, it's kind of Camelot-ing.
Is where she is right now.
But her name is Magistra de Capenna.
Yeah.
Pronounced nicer.
How do you want me to spell it?
Magistra de Capenna. Magistra de Capenna.
That's her name.
And she goes by Maggie.
She goes by, yeah. We'll put.
Because Magistra is
not
like her Greek name. And then she goes to like 20s New York type of place.
Yeah.
And that's where Maggie comes from.
Yeah. Alright, I'm going to probably do your little bit of colors. You probably want Birdie's as compared to character sharper.
See through.
so true. Shout out to these little sandals that I made. They're actually,
yeah, no, they look really good.
I'm getting better at shoes. The Ferricap is definitely over. I love him like so much, and I am literally everything is better because Essek is okay. Like I can't even express how much better. It's black, isn't it?
Yeah, it's gotta be darker.
I'm gonna go over here. Everything is better knowing that my boy is okay. Literally anything else could go wrong, and that's not even close to the emotional distraught I was in. Sorry for the lore music, chatters. Hold on. Will Icarus have new shoes? No. Absolutely not. What do you think I am? Fancy Greek name, but no, we're gonna play this campaign tonight, chatters, and I am oh so very excited about it. Now that's honestly that. We're gonna work with this right now. We're gonna figure out where fabric is. I kind of made a robe that is a robe.
That's robing.
It's robing for sure. I think we need some.
You mean to make the entire piece?
Yeah, because I just want to be able to tell, because with that on,
Okay.
I can't tell what's colored
Gotcha.
right there. Oh, I can just do that. The answer to fix it is to do this. Yeah. That's fine. I see you saw her shoes are the wrong way around, but I think the jacket's the thing that's wrong. Well, yeah, the shoes match the eyes, so you're not wrong on that end. All right. So this is your temple fit. You're not gonna have black.
Yeah.
On your temple fit. But I will do this, which I realize now is going to be a pain to color. And then I think I want to try and sketch the like her current fit. Whoa there. All right, look at that. I don't know what it is, but yeah, I know how to draw converse, so I only draw converse. That's a real thought process I have. I know how to draw converse easily, so converse is what they get. Yeah, but in this fit, she is actively worshiping the sun god on this plane where her home plane is. She is actively worshiping the sun god, whose name is Heliod, and he's actually a little loser.
He is a little loser, but I was thinking the other day, I was like, oh, she does
not know that. No, she does not know he is a scum, but he is.
Like, me. I think I should be better than all the other gods.
And you're just like, because. Yeah, that checks out. I sure know how to draw converse now too. No, because that's the bit. When you draw something enough, you get good at it. Like, I can draw character Sherbert and I can draw Faraday so fast. The two of them, it is like so quick. It is so quick. I could demonstrate. You guys want me to demonstrate how fast I can draw the two of them? You guys can like time it if you wanted. A fun little exercise for the whole family. Stop it. There we go. Yes. I did miss the shoulder. Thank you. Please tell me this is all on the right layer. We're good. I see that, chat. Don't worry. Missed this shoulder. What color are her eyes? Blue, I see. She's got nice eyes.
Yeah.
I like her eyes. She's got that I was meant to be an oracle look.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, she is an oracle,
yeah,
isn't she?
She's an oracle, yeah.
I didn't mean to do that. She's not even actually that similar to character Haley. She's yeah, that's what I was saying. She's a different black-white coated oracle.
You gotta just trust us.
You gotta trust me, okay?
That's really funny.
That's
really funny. All right, let's do a fun little exercise. All right, I'm gonna go. I guess I'll do it in D&D. Also, chat, look at this sick axe that I made. I love weapon design. That's just a side note. I really like weapon design. So much. I want to make that in block bench. That's sick. Thank you. This is like his end game weapon because he like exclusively uses dual-sided like weapons. Like these are his two that he mainly uses, that and that guy. And there's one that Tribe is protecting, and it's this guy. It's just kind of sick looking. David named it. Thanks, King. All right, chatters, are you ready? We're gonna draw. I'm gonna draw not these kinds of guys. We're gonna draw an actual lad. All right. Are you ready? I'm gonna start a timer. I'm gonna start a timer, chat. We're gonna start a little stopwatch going. All right. We'll do character Sherp first. We will do character Sherp first. We're gonna go. All right. Are we right? Okay. And debating if I want different songs for this. No, I don't. All right. Ready? And we go. So true. So
to
true,
be clear,
Haley.
guys, my character being an oracle, one, is different. It's not like telling the future. And two, is not important to the campaign. It's really not. And she, on this, like, plane, it's basically just that the gods, well, her god in particular, Heliod, can communicate with her. And she tells the things to the people, what the god wants and thinks. And then she leaves that plane of existence and can't do that anymore. Like, that's not a thing. The god does not exist anymore.
Yeah, he's not around on other planes in Magic the Gathering.
Yeah.
Lore.
And so it just, like, was a thing that she did at some point in her past and, like, was chillin'. She also has an elf GF.
She does.
Cursed elf GF.
Yeah, she's a little messed up.
But she's very pretty. I love. I think everybody needs an elf GF in their life.
I couldn't agree more.
And you've talked a little bit about, like, what David's character is.
I haven't gone. I've talked about he's vampire and the kind of magic that he does.
Yeah.
But other than that, I haven't gone crazy.
He's above it.
If you want to talk about it for a second, because
I actually don't know much else other than vampire guy who does star stuff.
That's based. That's
We'll find out. We'll find out.
as of tonight. So true.
For Elf, DF, Isla, Soul. Don't list out all the characters that I created and tell me that they're all cursed.
Ooh. They're all cursed or oracles.
Damn. The two genders, cursed and oracle.
My favorite genders.
I hadn't considered that I wrote Isla and I wrote Soul and this elf girlfriend, and that they're all cursed. Have I named my elf girlfriend? I should get on that.
You should name her, yeah.
I should get on. Guys, start giving me names for hot elf women, if you have any.
So true. Give them hot
give
elf
to
woman
me.
names.
Give to me. If you have me interacting with Elspeth in session 1, it's not gonna go funly.
Oh, I know.
It isn't. It's
You
just
don't
not.
like her in.
I don't. Because she kills Daxos, and then I'm like, damn, you killed my friend, and she's like, no, it's not like that, you have to trust me. And then I think she's working for the adversary when we separate at the crescendo. She's gonna come back and I'm gonna be like, you were lying about Daxos. You just killed him for fun. Fuck you. And then she can cry about it.
You're gonna be so mean to your.
Arla.
Ooh, Arla's kind of fun.
Arla is kind of fun. Alinor? Like Arla? What's my name? Okay, they have to like go together. Okay.
They gotta have a good ship name.
They do. Do I have my phone on me? I'm gonna write down Arla. That's high for me.
Yeah, we're almost there.
I do kind of like W names.
Ooh.
Like Winnie is one of my favorite names. I'm a Tuck Everlasting. Did y'all read Tuck Everlasting in school? Is that just me? I loved Tuck Everlasting.
I know.
Well, while all the kids were reading Bridge to Terabithia, which I never got to read, I was reading.
That's so fair of you. What are they?
Willow fits the vibe. It's just not quirky enough. But like Willow's got the right chutzpah.
Yeah, it's that elf GF energy.
It is.
Okay, stop. 5-minute character sherbert doodle. Here, you know, do that. That's
Wyvern.
speed. Turn that one off. That was so fast. I know. It's like I know what I'm doing. It's like I know what I'm doing or something. You crazy girl.
Crazy.
Curb. All right. Example number 2. Example number 2 time. We're gonna do Faradies. I got this in 503.46. It's not a competition, but maybe it is. 502 is my time for you? Yeah. I am swag. Right, hold on. I gotta move around. I got like in the zone there.
Oh.
You wanna show them your what she's looking like right now?
She's not that much different quite yet. She's still just chilling.
Big doobie.
But no, she have you mentioned her powers yet in this stream?
Not in this stream, no.
She is like, what do you call it? What's like
You can call her like a sunbender or something.
yeah. The most basic level of it is that she's a sunbender. And she draws the light from the sky and is able to like manipulate it. And so
Wixia. Wixia. Sorry.
Wixia? Wait, where is that? How do you
The
spell
second
that?
bottom one.
Oh. That is kind of slay. But she's drawing light from the sky and using shit with it. So her main weapon is 2 huge like sun whips. And she doesn't have to like carry it on her. She just like reaches from the sky, draws it out, and then uses it as a whip.
It's kind of sick.
You ponytailed yourself?
Yeah, I ponytailed myself.
That's crazy.
Look at that. You and gender. Thank you, chatters. All right, are you ready for part 2 of me drawing Faradies as fast as I can, as fast as humanly possible? Right, hold up, let me get in the spot that's gonna be working. All right, cool. Are we ready? Ponytail is gender. Thank you, chatters. All right, as fast as we can, let's go.
Let's go. Guys, okay, spoilers for the new Percy Jackson, if you haven't seen it yet, but we got the reveal of Lin-Manuel Miranda as Hermes, and David had never seen Lin-Manuel Miranda, nor really knew what he did.
Yeah. He was like, who is this guy? And we were like, David, what do you think Lin-Manuel Miranda did?
You got song time.
I got song time.
After the draw. Start singing now. No, he just got the reveal of Lin, and we were like, David, do you know who this is? And he was like, not really. And we were like, this guy's really important. And he was like, yeah, I don't know who this
guy is.
Hey, fucking Hermes, that's for sure.
I'm not saying spoilers for the record.
I am.
Okay. Well,
he didn't actually say spoilers.
But yeah.
And then.
I mean, I think most of my chatters have read.
Yeah. I've read it, but only the first book.
You only read the first one?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think I started the second book, but didn't get far in it.
That's fair. Is he about to come in and make some upsetting sound?
Probably. I really needed to read Percy Jackson. It is good. It is very good.
Yeah. I read the whole series as a kid.
I honestly wouldn't be opposed now to continue it, because I've only just gone on the arc of reading ebooks.
That is true. We have been on a little bit of an ebook arc.
Because
Magic the Gathering novels are only
Magic
ebooks.
the Gathering novels, and there are so many of them, and they're for me. You know what I'm probably gonna start reading sometime around the 7th?
What?
The Maze books.
That's so real of you.
I think the series is called The Secrets.
Yeah.
But Jason DeMaze.
Jason DeMaze. Mew
What you
and
doing?
Jason DeMaze.
Jason DeMaze.
What are you doing over there?
Me?
No, David, he was doing something.
He's usually doing.
He's doing something for sure. Okay. Alright.
You're so good.
Well,
I need
yeah.
you to. Oh wait, you're busy, but
I'm in the zone.
you are.
I am getting there.
Yeah.
What's my chat saying?
Chat, what do you say? I read the whole Percy Jackson in a month. The one book or the whole series?
Probably the whole series.
Yeah, alright. I left when I saw Lynn's fit. I own all of PJO. Yeah, I lose books. Or
You
like
do.
If I don't have it on me at all times, it's gonna take me forever to read it because I can't just like pick it up whenever I want to read.
Yeah.
Even if I'm at like
And that's
work or
the ebook
running
arc.
errands. And that's why I've been on my ebook arc, so that I just have it whenever. Hello, Centros. What do you have to share with the class?
I love the company.
You
I
love the company. Love the company.
He loves the company.
The
What can I
lethal
say?
company.
The company. The company.
We're getting there. We're getting there,
Couldn't have
gamers.
said it better myself. Do you want to know what time you're at? Or do you want to find out after?
I'll find out after.
Okay.
I don't want to know. We're getting there. We're getting there, gamers.
I'm getting like all the gold details on
Yeah.
my girl.
Good.
She's got the gold accent color.
She do. We love the gold accent color.
Because I'm new.
You are. That is true.
Every day we forget that the people hate.
They
It's
do.
just my favorite of anything.
It is. It's kind of funny that you like the set that like literally everyone else hates.
Yeah. The people are not rocking with me.
Because Nuka Penna is not rocking with us. Done. I'll do one. Okay. You can add time if you want. That's the dude.
Whoa.
That's the guy. And then at this point, I would probably take him and go and widen him. It's the guy, chat. It's the guy. That's like kind of canon height difference. Man is 7'9". That's like accurate. But no.
How tall is your
5'11".
Yeah.
Him, he's a guy. He do be. Alright, and alright. 13.76. Yeah, being able to do both of these in 5 minutes each is kind of sick. It kind of do be. One might even say. One sec. I'm making it cool.
Not gonna lie, I might want.
Oh, dude, I could vibe with some Dutch Bros.
You could vibe with some Dutch Bros.
I could
That's what you were
absolutely
gonna
vibe
say.
with some Dutch Bros.
You
That
were-
was totally the word
Mhm.
that I meant to say. Thank you, Buttercup, for the raid. Welcome in.
Faraday versus Centros in a fight.
Oh. Would Faraday beat character Centros and character Icarus in a fight?
Oh, I didn't know what clicky meant.
Yeah, character Icky. Who would, I don't know. That's a good question of who would win. That's the lore music. I don't know. I think character Centros versus Faraday is interesting on its own. King, come here. I need your opinion, King. Find him.
One.
Centros gonna look like 5 tons of steel. He has a strength score of 21. Faraday has a strength score in D&D terms of 21. 20 is like a lot. And if you're above that, you're like kind of god status. But no, that's like all of the particularly pertinent points of fits. Like there's obviously more details of things. How is that possible? Beefing up that strength score.
I did not see him anywhere in the house.
Is his car here?
I don't know. I didn't check for his car.
Oh, I would have.
I feel like he would have told us if he was exiting the premises.
No, probably not.
You're right.
He'd be like, they're busy streaming. I don't need to tell them. And I'm like, David, where did you go? And he's like, well, I went and got food without you. And I'm like, David, what do you think I am? Someone who doesn't want to go outside? I do want to go outside. Anyways, there's my 2 lads. I've drawn them so many times. Both of them so many times. Yeah, I have to sing. I think I'm gonna sing, and then we're probably gonna end for today. Yeah. Aside? Who redeemed the song? Just my stream. Ooh, I'm getting there. That one gay frog. You have a song? You have a song for me? What would you like? Frog me, I get sing rights. Yes, what song? But no, shout out to Shoulder Armor. It's the same. It's the same shoulder armor. Never meant to know. Absolutely. That's fun. That's so fun. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let me grab it, chat. And then I think we're gonna sing, and we're probably gonna end for today. Flip the lyrics. I don't think I need them though. All right, are we ready, gamers? Are we ready to do a little song? A little sing and a song, perhaps? I heard him. Who's to say? I'm hearing Centros sounds of the void. Sounds he only makes in the deep darks of the night. I'm just gonna sing. All right. Bum. I love this song. It's a really good character Sherbert video to this song. Woke up today with the lay of the land, feather and cap and the sun in the sand. It was easy to understand. Everything suddenly falls out of sight. Every attachment is made of the light that you offered. You have offered to give me life. See the sky and all the land together in. See the way the earth lives and below. Who do we think we are? Everything plays a part. There are some things we are never meant to know. I love this song. Having enjoyed all the meat from the bone is perfectly equal to being alone. It was even, but you breathe and I turned to stone. Everything suddenly looks like a sign, easy to see from the outermost climb. I believe in what we leave in the way behind. See the sky and all the lands together in. See the way the earth can stay below. Who do we think we are? Everything plays a part. There are some things we are never meant to know. Are you ready, chat? And no. And all the parts combine to one, and all of us around the sun. Everything will fall away to order from the disarray. See the sun, the shadows pass from all the times I floated past. See the ocean spinning out with all the hope and all the doubt. See the sky and all the land together in. See the way the earth can stay below. Who do we think we are? Everything plays a part. There are some things we don't understand. Reasons, on the other hand, there are some things we are never meant to know. I eat it up, actually, chat. I really like that song, and I absolutely want to see the animatic you're making, Frog. I want it. Yes, please. But no, chat. I think that is where we're going to end the stream for today. I hope you guys enjoyed.